This is a what if now, guys. This is what if Deku had split personality disorder. As split personality, what I mean, it's like Kurama and Naruto relationship, but at the same time, he'll not have Kurama. He will have someone else, someone nicer, but someone more dangerous than Kurama himself. As we go, as we go to the Izuku here, at the age of 4, at the 4-year-old we see a 4-year-old kid jumping the up and down, waiting for his mom in the car. Said, "Mom, hurry up, we are gonna get late." As the 4-year-old shouted, a woman with beautiful skin and green hair, as emerald green eye as the kid, has the same future as his mom, said, "I'm coming, Izuku, honey, I'm coming." As she said this, she slowly came to the car. As she sat inside, as Izuku jumping up and down again, said, "Mom, hurry, we're gonna see what my quirk is." As we stand skip to the quirk doctor. They, the, the mother and son were waiting for the doctor patiently, as they were they were just calling kids one by one. As then one nurse came and said, "Izuku Midoriya?" I said, "Here," Inko said. As they got inside, they said to Izuku, they do the test, and then after some time the doctor came in and said, I said, he started to read the report and started to see the X-ray. Said, "Miss Midoriya, I don't know what to say, but your son do have a quirk, but we don't know what is it. What do you mean, what is it?" "What do you mean?" Dr. Inko said. Uh, as doctor explained again, said, "You see, Miss Midoriya, he does not have the pinky toe that the one who quirkless people has, but he has a quirk. We don't know what is it, and we don't see any particle exchange like any future that quirk people have, as he is born quirkless. You can see he does not have a quirk, as they said, or it could be it's dormant. Dormant." As he couldn't understand what he said, the doctor just first said he has quirk, another time he doesn't have quirk at the same time. He doesn't understand. The Izuku suddenly said, "What do you mean, uncle?" As Izuku said, the doctor knew Izuku, so he said, "Izuku, listen. You see, you have a quirk, but the quirk is not active. It's not gonna active until a certain age, or we don't know really." I said, mean I do have a quirk, but it's not active yet?" "Yes, you can say that." As they go to their home, Izuku was a little saddened by it. Said, "So the doctor does not know what kind of quirk I have." Said, "Yes, honey, maybe you will find out soon." As we go to time skip, the the days turn into month, the month turn into years, the year turn into some other many years. As 10 years later, we see a certain we see a certain boy being bullied by his best friend Katsumi Bakugo. As Izuku was the most weakest kid in the school, as Izuku always was a target of bullying because his cook not manifesting. Because of that, it something inside Izuku. He always admired heroes. He admired All Might, the number one hero, a number one hero that has smile on his face to save others. He smiled no matter what to save people into safety. As Izuku just like wanted to be like him. Then that time a vigilante came. The vigilante name was Sukuna. As the vigilante who had a smile always, no matter the danger it was. Izuku started to admire the vigilante more than All Might. The vigilante gained name of of an equal of All Might. His strength, his speed, everything was equal to All Might. At the sum of the time, reporter or the quirk experts doesn't know what kind of quirk Sukuna has. They some say he has super strength, super speed, but some others says he has some reality bending shit ability. The rumor went around that Sukuna has multiple quirks, but that was not the case. At the time, Sukuna and All Might become merely very good friends. As Sukuna was granted to become a hero. Many people were happy by Sukuna's becoming hero. He climbed the rank of hero pretty quickly as he became very popular. Throughout the years, at the time when Izuku was 7, we see Sukuna and All Might fighting all for one. All for one getting the advantage because of having creating Sukunas again. And what I mean by Sukuna is all for one stole Sukunas, you can say, cells and created as some few Sukunas, like copies of Sukuna, as Sukuna was fighting his self copy as he couldn't, he was being overwhelmed by the forces of Sukuna, as All Might also started to being overwhelmed. The battle got very dire situation as Sukuna said, I guess I have to sacrifice myself. As Sukuna releases his energy, he's a negative wave. As the negative wave started to surround everywhere, as the battle was shown to the whole entire world, Izuku was also seeing this battle. He was baffled by the ability that Sukuna has. As we go on, Izuku's mind, Sukuna was the god that he always admires, no matter the cost. We see Izuku having star in his eyes, watching Sukuna's ability as he defeated all the clone. As he said, demonic expansion, domain expansion, malevolent shrine. As he says this word, Orphan got all cut in half. Through this time, Orphan could throw his copy there as he was able to run away, but the copy got destroyed. As the copy said, "Fuck you, All Might Sukuna." As the copy died, we see Sukuna getting impaled by none other than his, you can say, his sidekick. His sidekick name was unknown to everyone. The sidekick pierced a sword into Sukuna's heart. Sukuna died then there, as a hero died. All Might was very sad after his friend died. He was thinking passing the Korakan to his friend. As All Might has the same injury, as everything happened the same. Izuku got heartbroken by a hero that he admired the most died. To unknown to Izuku, inside of Izuku, his quirk active manifested is the quirk gain a personality of Sukuna, because how Izuku admires Sukuna so much. His inside personality started to gain Sukuna's personality, as Sukuna never cried. He never showed any nervousness. He never showed any fear to anyone. A perfect hero never show fear. If hero don't know fear. Also, because of Izuku being bullied all this year, the personality that has Sukuna's personality, it become a little darker, making it he will kill villains. The personality become darker and he had a different ability than Sukuna's, more stronger. As this personality start to gain emotion, as how he feel, how his other self was discarded among the society because of being quirklessness. He knows it's his fault, but he cannot actively force himself out, as Izuku have to get into intense emotion. As we go back in present, we see Izuku get into the class and said, Mr. Midoriya, late again, why? What is your excuse this time? As the teacher said, I get out late in the morning, I get up late. As he says this, said, okay, Mr. Midoriya, don't be late next time. As the teacher said, go sit in your seat. As he go to his seat, when he saw his seat, there were, you can say, how should I say, dump poop or garbage on his seat. As he started cleaning the garbage, then he sit on his seat. As in the desk there was written, Useless. Go die, useless. You are a disease in the society. You don't deserve to live. As this was written, every day that's the same case. As Izuku was catching the desk to erase the writing. Then we go. It was now lunchtime, as the teacher said. So everybody have a good lunch. Goodbye. The teacher said as she got out. We see Izuku waiting. We see Izuku waiting in his table for everyone to go away. As Izuku was opening his lunch, then suddenly Katsumi came. She said, Ha Deku, how are you? Good, did Deku answer with a little fear, as he didn't want to mess with Katsumi anymore. As she said, so what do you have for your lunch today? Katsumi was not that bad, but she did bully Izuku, but Izuku did not mind her bullying because Izuku liked her from the very beginning. But his liking towards her getting disturbed every single day. As she said, what did you bring? Let's see. Some rice and some kimchi and some. Okay, good. As she ate half of it, and here you go, nerd. As she did, Izuku ate the half of it again and said, I don't mind sharing lunch with you, Kasumi. He said into a little whisper voice. Said, what was that? Nothing. Izuku said again. Said, okay, I'm going. As Kasumi got away, some of the bullies, like random stretchy finger guy, yep, stretchy finger guy and the way devil in court guy. As they both came in, said, you know, little dog, you don't deserve to talk with Katsumi. She is the queen of the whole school. Why does the queen talk to a bug like you? They said as they started to bully Izuku with their quirk. As the stretchy finger guy stretches, let's just say, finger to bully Izuku more. As they were bullying, they hit Izuku in the stomach and said, you don't deserve to even have attention of the queen. As they said, as they left beaten up Izuku again. As Izuku got angry, he went outside of the class, then went to the school roof. He sat on the school roof alone, as it was the place where nobody came because the school roof was, let's just say, it was nearly nobody really came to the school roof. It was fuck literally. As Izuku sat on the school roof, he was thinking about life again. Then, why was life like this to me? What did I do to deserve this? I still remember when everything turned to me. As we go back to a little flashback, we see the 4-year-old Izuku when he comes back from home. Get to he go to his preschool or kindergarten. As Katsumi Bakugo, Izuku's best friend, and a very first friend that Izuku has, said, so Izuku, what is your quirk? She said with excitement, as she said she has already got his quirk. She had already got her quirk, so explosion. So Izuku just said, I'm happy for you. Said, oh, so what is your quirk, Izuku? She said again. Um, I don't know. What do you mean? She said. You see, doctor said that my quirk is dormant. As he said this, what do you mean by dormant? He said, I have a quirk, but it will come near, I don't know, maybe whenever it likes. As said, so okay, you are my best friend. As the day become months, as Katsumi become impatient, said, what is your quirk, Izuku? Did you get it? As Katsumi says it to Izuku, Izuku just lowered his head in shame, said, no, I haven't got it. I think you are useless. One of Katsumi's classmates. Now this girl, a random fucking girl said, I think you are useless. With my mom says the boys without coke are useless in the society. As yes, this is one of the rich girls, by the way. May not as rich as the Hiroses, but you can say pretty much rich in a way. As we see Izuku started getting his reputation off, as Izuku started to become like a disease in the society, as everybody started to avoid him, even Katsumi. She also started to follow the others' instruction, started calling him useless, as everybody Katsumi more and more. Her ego exactly become like the Bakugo of the canon, but she has a soft spot for Izuku. She never showed the soft spot to anyone. Only Izuku know her soft spot. As what is she like? What does she eat for dinner? What does she like? Everything Izuku knows about her. But at the same time, she also knows about Izuku's likes and other things, as nobody to care little about Izuku. Izuku was mainly sad because not having any friends to many years. He tried to distance himself from people as he become very quiet and timid. As he always had a fake smile on his face. He never smiled. He after the age of 4, he forgot how to smile. He only smiled in front of his mother, no one else. As the smile, it was fake always. Kasumi could tell because she has seen Izuku all her life. As Izuku was practically Mitsuki's second son. Mitsuki saw Izuku as a son-in-law every time they came. Inko, Inko also seen Kasumi as her daughter-in-law. That's why Mitsuki and you can say Mitsuki and Inko, their friendship is like their sister, and they want their children to be have that kind of friendship also. But they were wrong. They didn't think that Izuku's quirklessness would come to this part. As Mitsuki was always sad for Izuku. Why he didn't deserve all this, Mitsuki always said to her daughter. Why do you always bully Izuku, Katsumi? You know, he was he was your friend. Why is that? He's quirkless, he's useless. Everything that Mitsuki tried to talk to Katsumi about, she didn't listen. She, inside, she always wanted to listen to her mother, but her ego won't let this happen. As Izuku started to distance himself from his mom too. As his mom became desperate and she started eating heavily, she did not gain weight this time. As Izuku, before he, as that Izuku, as before she gained with too much weight, Izuku stopped her. Izuku only talked to his mother, nobody else. As we go back to little present. Now we go back to our present time. Izuku thinking how the life become like this. Why did this happen? As we started remembering the harsh word of the bully said, go take a sign of the roof. You know, if you want a cook so badly. As they said, he started remembering. He said, next life really real? Will I be reborn again in like animes or shit? He started to say to himself, but he didn't say no. I will not lose to this. I will not go to suicide attempt. I have only my mother. My mother will be heartbroken if I do this. He said as he stopped thinking negative thought. As inside of Izuku, the dark entity that was inside of him, Izuku, it laughed. It had a smirk, said, "Huh, kid, you were always strong. I know it, but your emotion is getting stronger. So it might be very close when you unlock me. Just wait. I will make you into the better hero as possible, the strongest hero of all time." As the entity says, as we go back to Izuku getting to his time escape to end of the school. It it was the 1 month before the last day of middle school. As through this month, and by the way, scratch that part that I said is 1 month before. Now, fucking scratch that. It's just let's just say, it's start of the first third. It's start of the middle school third year. Yep, that's it. As Izuku started to do what he's supposed to do, as the Sludge incident happened early on. As Izuku, we see the Sludge will attack the same as the cannon. As he started to suffocate himself, he couldn't move his body anymore. He's suffocating. He's he's not able to move. He said, I think I should accept it. Now suddenly in the voice of Izuku's head. As we see Izuku slipping away to his life in the dark, in the voice, suddenly a dark voice said, Don't, don't lose hope, fight back. As the dark voice giving strength to little strength to Izuku, Izuku doesn't know what's happening. As as the sludge villain said, What? How are you not dying? As suddenly the voice said, Good work. And we see Izuku just standing there with his head down as Izuku has already passed down. It was some other person. As for the sake of this, what if Izuku's hair gonna change with his core transformation? For the sake of this, what if Izuku's hair change this day? As Izuku's hair is not pink on the upward, is green, and on the other side is black literally. So yeah, as Izuku started to raise his head, as said, so what kind of fucking shit you are? As Izuku said this word, Izuku started to emanate a aura that is supreme than anyone, a aura that Sludge even started to fear. As his sludge quirk even started to disintegrate, even getting in close to him, and said, What are you? The sludge started to say it, as said, What am I? Death. As the as his red eyes said, Negative wave. As a wave of black energy literally destroyed the sludge over there and there, that part. As our main character, he said, I am Sukuna. As we see, Sukuna said, Izuku is already unconscious. I think I should drag him to his own home. As we see Sukuna start to jump from building to building using his super strength as super agility. We see some of the pros said kid using a quirk is prohibited here. As he says, Izuku just started to disappear from his vision. As Izuku knocked out the pro as wiped their memories. We see Izuku just appear in front of his own house. And Izuku just knocked as Izuku turned back into his real form. As Izuku transferred into his real form, he has his one eye changed to red. As Izuku had a tattoo on his body, Izuku just collapsed there. As Izuku's mom suddenly came in and she just literally shouted, Izuku, what happened to you? As she took Izuku inside and she called a doctor. As the family doctor came and said, what happened, Inko? The doctor said, I don't know, just Izuku just... As the doctor started to examine him and said, it's due to less, you can say, he was shocked, so he got unconscious a little bit. As the doctor examined him, said, Inko, did you let Izuku have a tattoo on his body? Said, tattoo? Said, yes, don't you see the dragon tattoo on his back? And said, what dragon tattoo? I never know that. As the doctor said also, Inko, does he wear contact lenses or something? No. Then why is the one I read? I said, I don't know. As a look, the doctor said, look. As the doctor shows Izuku's body, Inko was literally scared by the dragon tattoo suddenly appeared in the boy. As the dragon had blood red eyes and the skin was full as green. As Inko said, I don't know. It's maybe his quirk, doctor said suddenly. Remember when I said that he has a quirk, but we don't know what is it. Maybe. As we see Izuku start to wake up. As we see Izuku's physical structure change also. And said, what happened? Izuku just wake up and said, Mom, what happened? Said, Izuku, honey, is that you? Said, yes, Mom, why? As the doctor said, well, sport, you look like a fucking bodybuilder, huh? Said, look on your own self. As Izuku just got into the mirror, as he just was literally shocked himself. Said, oh, what? And why do I have a tattoo in my back? I didn't do it. Maybe it's your quirk. Maybe. Do you feel a little stronger? Yes, apparently. Try to lift something. As Izuku literally lifted the sofa where Inko and doctors were. As said, whoa, you have a super strength, quirk. As said, I guess. For honest, Izuku just waving his hand in defense because he was getting excited too much. As Izuku waved his hand too much, as suddenly a slash created as the TV got cut in half. Oh, what is that? The doctor said, oh shit. I don't know what is that, but you literally created it, and I think your hand is like a sword. It just literally cut the little TV apart. As they saw, the TV had a clean cut in the middle. It said, whoa. As Izuku just started to cry a little bit and said, I could be a hero now. The tears that Izuku shed, it was the tear of happiness for the first time. For the first time he laughed. For the first time the laugh was real, not a fake laugh that he used all the time. The, the laugh, he was so happy that time. The emotion inside. Now we go back to Dark Entity. We see the emotion that Izuku is feeling. He could also feel that emotion. For some reason he was happy. Too happy, he doesn't know why, and said, truly kid, I don't know why, but seeing you happy makes me feel happy for some other reason. As we go back to a little time skip, then Izuku just named his quirk as said, what should we name this quirk? The doctor said to Izuku. Izuku just thinking, suddenly it hit him. He said, just name it Super Strength. Izuku just suddenly says Super Strength, okay. As the name was granted Super Strength. We see Izuku just still does not have the guts to go into the school. Something inside him said, I'm gonna tell, go to the school and show everyone that you are not weak. Show everyone that you have a quirk that can surpass anything in the world. Suddenly Izuku just said, whoa, was I hallucinating right now? No. Huh? And by the way, it was when he was home. As he said, you're not hallucinating, kid. You are, you, I am your quirk, let's just say. Quirk, yes. Izuku being dormant for many years, a quirk gained its own personality, own emotion, and own sanity, own sentient. I am myself a sentient. As Izuku, I've seen what have you done, so I will not be Izuku, I am a part of you, and I will name myself Sukuna. Sukuna, he remembered, the Sukuna was name of an old hero that his quirk is based upon. So my strength is based upon Sukuna's. Yes, you can do everything that Sukuna can. You mean negative wave, everything, even malevolent shrine? Yes, everything he knows. The super strength is greater than his. As Izuku was more than happy to have his quirk, he was very happy. Oh, and by the way, Izuku's hair is exactly like this now because of Sukuna, so don't worry. His hair is fucking fine like this exactly, but green and black. As guys, we see Izuku wearing his school uniform. As first time, he was happy. As he said, I am not weak anymore. As little by little, unknowns to Sukuna, Isukuna's personality was rubbing off to Izuku as his anger also rose. He has some anger issues to unknowns to him. He was not that timid anymore because Sukuna's personality was rubbing to him too much. As Sukuna and they were becoming one. But Sukuna can help Izuku still. Only in that situation Sukuna has formed a contract to Izuku like he will give Izuku his strength but half. As he says that if you need me, when you are about to die just call upon myself or just say switch. I will take your body. I will take your body for 3 minutes and destroy everything. Destroy anything that tried to hurt you or your friends. As the form was contracted, Izuku got the half strength of Sukuna. But at the same time, Sukuna said he will come out whenever he wants or some anger issues came in. As said, so control your anger, Izuku. Don't let it control you. Sukuna warned. As Sukuna disappeared, as how he go back to Izuku, Izuku was happily putting clothes as said, my clothes are tight, I have to buy some new ones. As he said, the middle school clothes is too tight. As he says this, he had a little bigger middle school clothes. How? Because his mom bought it one time. His mom bought it the bigger middle school uniform and yep, they bought it by mistake. So they just keep the uniform and said, huh, I didn't think that I would need this uniform, but thank you, mom. As he says this, Izuku goes to his school. As when he reached school, some of the students are looking wide-eyed at what they were seeing. Some of the students recognize Izuku immediately as they said, "Whoa, he looked totally different." Yeah, did something happen yesterday? As they don't know. As we see Izuku walking to the his class without any fear, as his head is raised in high. As he get his own seat, he saw the mess in his hair. Mess, you can say. As he walked to his car, he saw the mess that they created in this desk again. As Izuku just watching here and there and said, "Who made this mess?" As he sees the stretchy finger guy and the devil wing guy just smirking. As they said, "Huh, nerd, you may have a new makeover, but you still the nerd." As Izuku's anger rose a little bit inside, Sukuna just said, "Izuku, switch with me for a while. I wanna teach them a lesson." As Izuku just smirked and said, "Switch." As we see Izuku's marking up, as the blood red eye suddenly came out, as Izuku's claws or his fangs were a little bit bigger, not that much, as his fingernails got a little bigger, as tattoo appeared in his hand, and said, hello fat ass, and you stretchy finger. I never memorized your name, but I'm not the same timid person you used to bully. You thought I was quirkless, but I have a quirk. It manifested yesterday, you know what? As what the Sukuna did. Sukuna just literally hold them by their throat and lift them up and said, "You know something? I was always angry when you bullied me. Why? Because I talked to the queen, huh? The queen does not have a chance against me in a million of years." As then said, I forgot. I have regeneration also. I have to tell Izuku about it. Sukuna said, little muttered. As that he just smashes both of them on the school floor. As the school floor got cracked, everybody just look up to Izuku, where they saw the two bullies, the the bully that let's just say they were the only one who bullied Izuku there. As the other just ignored him and said, how did that feel? As the devil wing guide, let's just say that he has a little fire breathing quirk. He's a devil, why the fuck not? He has a little fire manipulating quirk, like he cannot control it at all. As his life being in danger, he flowed up a big ass flamethrower from his mouth as the flame burned Izuku, but burned Izuku's hand as they smirked and said, "Huh, Faye, huh, what will you do?" The stage finger guy smirked and said, "Huh." It tickled, nothing else, as they saw Izuku's hair regenerate again and said, "What was that again?" Izuku just punches them in the gut, making them fall into their knees. This time Izuku just said, "You know, every time you inflicted pain on me, I feel exactly like this, but now I'm gonna inflict 10 times more pain than you did to me." As Izuku hit him in the balls. Izuku hit him in the balls. As the stretchy finger guy got into his knee, he started to breathe heavily as he collapsed on the ground. As then he go to the devil wing guy. As he punches the devil wing even more. He punching his body, then kicking him on the shoulder, breaking his one arm, then bo- both of their arms. Both of his arms. As he started to go for his leg, then Izuku said, "Sukuna, that's enough." Sukuna just left Izuku there. Sukuna just left Izuku there. The tattoo disappeared, and it was our normal Izuku. Yes, it was too much, but I feel good. Right? You shouldn't feel bad. These are the fucking bullies. They don't deserve to live. You know. I know, but their quirks are useless. Literally, they cannot be heroes in my case. What will you do? Just fly in there? And you, what will you do, Stretchy Finger? As Izuku suddenly said, forming a mountain into Izuku's hand, and said, "What will you do, Stretchy Finger, with your quirk? You said you wanted to be a hero. What will you do? Stretch your finger in the enemy? Huh? I even doubt you could be a hero or something." As Sukuna said, the stretchy finger guy felt very bad. He was awake now, but the pain was too much. As Izuku dropped them to the infirmary, as they will not tell anyone literally, because they are scared of their life of Izuku, as they will not tell the teachers or anyone what happened here. As they just said, we just tripped. As we go back to see Katsumi's perspective, Katsumi has seen all this and said, "How did that nerd become? How?" At the same time, and in her heart, she just said, "Good work, Izuku." As she says this, Izuku just went into his seat. Let's just say, he just exchanged his seat with the one of the bully's seat. As he would sit over there, he sit there as he was doing his other job, other thing. He was talking to Sukuna inside of his head, and he was pretending to be asleep. As we see Sukuna inside Izuku's body, and said, "Thank you. You don't mention it, kid. I don't like seeing you like this, so think of it as a gift, nothing else. Thank you again." "You say thank you too much. I'm your cook. Of course I will do anything for you. And remember, I will sometimes try to switch with you. Please do give me that chance. I'm bored, hella bored here." Yeah. As Izuku smiled, we go back to some little time skip. After 2 months of studying, Izuku decided he's gonna study homeschool, so Izuku just got into homeschool. As Izuku's mothers were happy, Izuku was being happy again, cheerful. As Katsumi and Katsumi tried to friend Izuku again, but Izuku this time, he doesn't want to be friends with Katsumi, no other friend literally. As Izuku said, I don't wanna be your friend, I don't want you to be my friend even. I hate you from the depths of my body. You hurt me, Katsumi, I will never. Just remember this, I will never acknowledge you as a friend. Never ever in your life I will acknowledge you. As he says this word, Izuku left there. Katsuhiro felt very sad as she would do. She said to herself, I will do anything to make you my friend again, Izuku. As she says, we skip to the leisure, say, the entrance exam. Because of that, Izuku has a better control of Sukuna's power, as it is as Izuku's own strength, as he never turn off his quirk. It is always active. As Izuku has learned a new kind of move, he said it's called the Killing Intent or Bloodlust that Sukuna has given him. His aura becomes he releases an aura mm, that create fears into the other people's body, as the fear bind them in their places, as they see the worst nightmare in front of them. They cannot move by fear, they cannot even talk, as the fear was greater. Not even All Might could get out of their fear, Sukuna assured Izuku. At this new ability, he was happy, as there was another ability that Sukuna gave him. He said, Geoglaze. A very big a blast of red energy come out of Izuku's finger, kills the enemy in progress. Throughout this many years, Izuku has already mastered this ability and he is able to create a new move, Laser Shot. As he shot one laser, defeating several targets at the same time. As we go to the entrance exam, Izuku get into the entrance exam. He does not meet Ochako here. I fucking hate Ochako. No fucking other reason. I think she is good, but at the same time, like becoming hero for money. That's the thing I hate about Ochako. Nothing else. As we do this, he never met Ochako there. As Izuku get there literally. The ship you're for asking, you will see it soon. As we see Izuku get into the, big ass written exam. Yes, the written exam of the part. Izuku literally aced everything. And Sukuna, and by the way, for wondering how Sukuna knows everything, you see, Sukuna has Izuku's memories, and whenever night falls, Sukuna takes control over Izuku's body and start to read out over little history of Japan and everything. And for information, Sukuna is already smarter than Nezu. Even more smarter, deadly smart. He is a battle monster, as he can create strategy upon using battles. He doesn't flinch of creating any other thing. He will not flinch at any attack or villain. He will stand high, having a smile on his face. As we see now we see the Legacy robotic combat test. Peasant Mike is doing the same thing. Izuku was still muttering. The muttering attitude did not go away, but Sukuna was able to make the nervous attitude go away. Sukuna take control of this body because he wanted to learn something. So Izuku just said, yes, I need some rest. I want to concentrate a little more. Izuku let Sukuna handle the rest of the part. As Sukuna was doing his own job, he raised his feet on the desk as he was doing his own thing. As he was leaning on the chair and listening. As we see, Pezimak explained the 1-pointer, 2-pointer, and 3-pointer. He was about to explain the 0-pointer, then suddenly Ida came and said, so what about the 4th robot here? That said, are this just mistake of you? I didn't expect this mistake from you, as he said. And you, why are your feet on the desk? Why are you disrespecting everyone here, huh? Izuku just said, huh, what? Said, why are you disrespecting her? Why am I disrespecting? What is it to you? Mind your own fucking damn business. Did your school shove the stick up on your ass? Are you already born with it? He says as he was going on to it again and said, and if for information, I'm doing my own damn thing, and you should do your own damn thing. Everyone is doing their thing. As Izuku just said, you are the one who disturbing everyone here to concentrate on their exam. As you know, some of them are nervous. Izuku just had to say this. It was Sukuna mainly. I said, and dumbass, he was about to explain about the zero pointer, then you literally kicked in. And Ida couldn't say anything because his attitude is aura of a leader. Sukuna's aura of a leader literally overwhelmed Ida. As everybody started to whisper and said, the boy with the glasses is really too serious. Yes, does he have a stick does he have a stick shoved in his ass or something? Which school is he from? I think he's born with it. I think he's the son of one of the heroes. Yes, yes. Did you see he has inches on his leg? I think Ingenium. Yes, Ingeniums are mainly known for they like rules too much. Yeah, they said to him whispered as he does just sit in shame. Suguna just smirked and said, "Huh. I guess breaking you might be fun." Izuku said to Ida with a little whisper and said, "Izuku just uses his super speed." And by the way, if I mention Izuku here, is Sukuna. Sukuna just literally used his super speed and came to behind him and said, "And you, Four Eyes, you will see in the practical exam. If you even get to UA, I will beat you myself. I will beat you to shreds and broke your arms, leg, everything. Then you will see the real power of my." As Izuku just got to his seat again, as Ida just got, "Oh, what? He threatened me." As he suddenly shouted, "Sir, he threatened me." "Huh? What are you saying, boy?" As President Mike said, he was sitting there for the whole second. How did he go over there? Do you see the crowd? Did anyone see? The President Mike said, "No, he didn't move from his part." As we see Sukuna smirking and said, "We will see." As we see Izuku stretching on the practical part. You see Izuku stretching on the front of the gate as he started to stretch his whole body and said, "I'm nervous." As Senator Sukuna said, "Don't be nervous, just switch with me, I wanna have some fun." "Okay, Sukuna." He just switched places with Sukuna right now. As he was closing
it's so good, pussy so good. If I could quit monkey while they shit, I would, yeah, I would.
as we see, his aura fled the whole whole student, as some of the students were flinching in fear as the aura that this guy possesses. Some of the students says, "Oh, what is this called? Do you feel that?" "Yes, the pressure. I cannot stand here." As Sukuna suddenly said, as suddenly Ida came up behind him, trying to catch his shoulder, as Izuku just took his hand and slammed him on the ground very hard, as there was one crater form around, as said, "Didn't I tell you don't touch me, Four Eyes?" As Izuku was wearing the same thing here to expose his body there. As he said, Now suddenly President Mike said, "3, 2, 1, go." There are no countdown in real battles. As we see, Sukuna disappear from his part. As we see, 5 3-pointer got destroyed already. 50 point in the 1 second. As teacher just said, his speed is intense. As we see, another second, another 5 3-pointer got destroyed. 30 point. Now set it 2 seconds, 30 again. Oh, in the teacher sound we see all of them, all the teachers were just seeing specifically Izuku, no one else, and said, "What is his name? What's the name of the candidate?" As Neju said, "Izuku Midoriya, Quirk Super Strength." I guess his super strength. I guess his super strength go through his whole body. I said, "Yes, did you see something?" "What?" Midnight just said, he has practically fucking 8 packs. Huh? Look at that. As they see the 40-year-old kid having a fucking a body like an adult. As they said, is this normal? I think it's because of his cook, maybe. Now that Midnight says, but he is fucking hot. Midnight says, we had a sweat drop and said, Midnight, no, you know that he is a minor. Said, yes, I know, but I cannot help it. He is fucking hot, as he said, and I'm going to let's just say de-age Midnight a little bit. Let's just say 20. Yep, 20 might be fucking awesome. As we see, Izuku destroying Rover left and right, and now he has 200 points in total, villain point by the way. As we see Sukuna just saying, I think it might be enough. We see Sukuna just sitting on of the building roof as he was watching other student, as the teacher just said, this kid is too cocky, but at the same time, this cockiness, he can back up his cockiness by his strength. Yes, this kid is awesome, taking 200 billion point in merely half of the second. Nearly even the half of the exam is not finished. He has 200s already. He has broken your record, no. He hasn't still broken his All Might's record. He said, I should do it more. As we see, after 2 minutes, Izuku has 400 points. As said, All Might, this kid literally broke your record, literally. All Might just said, yep, this kid is different. As they all said at the same time, they were watching the exam. Izuku was sitting on the roof and said, it's too boring. Sukuna just said, it's too boring, I need some more. This is not good. As we see, now Nezu said, let's see how he handles this. As we see, he pressed the red big button and the 0 pointer came. The 0 pointer came down, crushing everything in his path. As we see, Quaker Jiro, she was stuck under the rubble. As she tried to get up, but she couldn't get out. You know something, I still don't get it. Uraraka's fucking code is zero gravity. As you know, she could just literally lift her rubble up and get out of there, but I was pretty sure that she could get out when I first saw the series. I just said, how fucking dumb is she? We go to see Sukuna standing there and said, this might be awesome. As we see Sukuna just literally appear in front of the 0 pointer. As the teacher just saw, he just appeared there. Don't know what he's gonna do. As said, you might be some fun. As we see Sukuna just said, let's see how you handle that. As they all started to see Sukuna disappearing from the place and reappearing on the air, as like he was floating, but in the real he was not. As he said, slash. He slashed the fucking robot into half and said, you could take that. He slashed his arm. He didn't slash the robot in arm. He slashed his arm. Said, weak, but okay. As we see Izuku just getting in front of the robot automatically, as he literally punches the robot in the chest, making a giant fucking big hole, as the robot got destroyed into million pieces by him, and said, still weak, but it did give me a little fun. As the teacher was just at awe and said, this kid holds his raw power is similar to All Might. Is he your son? Aizawa just said, oh no, I assure you I don't have one. He said, I assure you I don't have one. As suddenly Nezu said to All Might, can you go to that room for me? I want to talk to you in private. As Nezu bring him to the private room and said, All Might, I guess you have seen a perfect candidate here. What do you think? He's stronger than Mirio, I'm sure, dear dad. He's faster, stronger than even Mirio. Yes, we gotta investigate. We gotta investigate and go back to little history of this child. Yes, you're right. I said, but please keep in mind, he will be the best candidate you can see, All Might. Yeah. As we see, end of the battle, Izuku just appeared down there as said, oh, that was too easy. As he saw the girl stuck under the rubble, as he literally holds her, he just literally lifted the rubble with his finger and said, huh, too weak. As he lifted the rubble and taking Jiro in a bright style, as he literally appeared there and said, are you okay? Jiro was a little. Jiro blushed very much and said, thank you. Thank you, bad boy. As she said, huh? Ah, my style, it does look like a bad boy. I don't mind it. As he says, as he started flirting with, and you don't look bad yourself. You're beautiful. As he said this to Jiro, Jiro just smiled a little bit and said, thank you. Said, no, not to no mention. Don't mention it. As he said, you're my hero to thank it. No problem. I like the compliment, by the way. As they talked for a little bit, what Izuku did. Sukuna, by the way. Sukuna just being a wingman for Izuku here. As Sukuna just healed Jiro's leg, as it was a little, not bruised, let's just say, her leg was twisted a little bit. As Sukuna healed her leg and said, feel better? How did... It's one of my abilities. As he dropped her, he just put her in the ground gently. As they talked for a little while, when the exam finished, we see Izuku going outside of the gate. Suddenly, Jiro came in with a slight brush on her cheek and said, can I talk to you? As this time, Izuku knows what Sukuna is gonna do, so he doesn't also mind. As said, I should get out of Bakugo's graph a little bit. As this time Jiro saw Izuku's face, she blushed because Izuku was handsome in his own right, but also at the type that is simple, and said, you look even handsome without your tattoos. And said, oh, thank you. You see, the tattoos are... I do have tattoos, but those are my quirk when they appear. Really, what is your quirk, Super Strength? You have seen it, right? Yes. And I said, as they talked a little bit and said, Jiro just suddenly said, you saved me over this, so would you like to, I would also like to know you much better, and I think we will get into UA. I said, yep, definitely. As they both of them said, as they said, come on, I should treat you to lunch because you saved me. No, it's really fine, I don't need it. No, I insist. Said, okay. As they already know their names, so yeah. As Izuku and they both have some little lunch, they talked about each other as they changed contact information. And Jiro was happy, said, I chose a very big bad boy there. When Izuku reached home suddenly, he forgot about the Jiro that he has exchanged information with Jiro. As he just said, I think I'm forgetting something. Then Sukuna just wanted to remind him, but he said, let me try this if she is gonna call or not. If she's interested in me, she's gonna call or message literally. As the night falls, Izuku is very happy because he know what he did. He literally had the highest score. 300 literally. 300 or 400, I literally forgot. Let's just fucking say 400. I said, As we see, Izuku having fun literally as Izuku's mom, she is really happy for Izuku as she is in a slim form as more beautiful as ever. As Izuku's house condition got a little better as Izuku also started to do his own business. Now by the what business I mean, it's not that kind of thing by the way if you're wondering. Izuku has some business tips, that's it. As Izuku has his own house. The house is. I'm showing you the fucking house. What? As we see Izuku's household, Izuku's mom was a great fan of Japanese old houses, so Izuku had to buy one of these to please his mom. As it was a constant of having some of the training grounds and they had some undergrounds that for Izuku itself. The undergrounds is for it's like a valued for the house, safe house you can say. As Izuku has modified his house with his energy, like he could make barriers to anyone could not interfere with outside as Izuku's house. Only Izuku and his mom cannot get outside of the house. As the barrier is always active, no thief, no one can literally rob the house if they even wanted to. They would, if they cross the barrier, they burn to death literally. Now Izuku is wearing this thing in his house and she started training a little bit. As when he was about to sleep, then suddenly he saw a notification on his mobile. As yet, he saw a text from someone, unknown number. I said, he just read the message. Said, "Hello Izuku, it's me Jiro, Jiro. Oh, quick Jiro, I remember. How are you, Jiro-san?" Izuku just said, "Sorry, I forgot to text you back, but sorry, it's okay." As Jiro and they talked a little bit, Izuku also like to talk with Jiro most often. As we see Bak as we see something that we should not. We see Bakugo's house. When Bakugo came in, she has also distanced herself with some other people of the house, but she doesn't distance herself from Izuku. She's too focused to get Izuku on her side. Through all this year, she has bullied Izuku, but she also tended his wounds. But to unwise to him, she started to like Izuku more and more every time. As she has a picture of Izuku in her phone, but she will never let her mom touch the phone or anything. As we go, as we go back to see what we see to Izuku's house, it's nearly 1 a.m. As Izuku said, it's too late. Tomorrow I have to get up early, so bye, Jiro-san. He said, as Jiro said, bye, Midoriya. As he said, and before he could sleep, then suddenly noticed him. Can I call you Izuku? As Izuku was confused by what said, oh sure, why not? And said, we are not still that close, but okay. He said, no, it's okay. I will call you Midoriya, but when we are close, let me call you Izuku, okay? As they said goodbye to each other, Sukuna inside is there. So the ship is sailing, huh? Awesome. My man is not gonna be single forever. He's gonna get laid. I think also that explosive chick also has a little crush on him. I have to be the wingman to help him. He said, as we go back, time skip to a week. In the week, Jiro and Izuku got a little closer. They talk with each other one another. They said if they get into you, they'll celebrate together. As Izuku said, okay, and Jiro said, I will bring one of my friends. Izuku said, why not? As the week passes, we see Izuku was doing something in his room, and then suddenly his mom came. His mom came in with some of the maid in the house. As the household had some of the maids, one of the maids named Yui Alpha, the head maid, a battle maid that Izuku set up for his mom. The battle maids are let's just say his creation. If you are wondering what Izuku created, Izuku has created one of his curse items. Let's just say the maids are made out of full-on curses. Azinko does not know what Izuku give them to they stay here. Never hold anything against them. As they only spoke to Izuku, They only say Izuku just a master. They also always call Izuku master and Izuku's mom mistress. As Izuku just saw his mom came in with some of the other maids as they said, Mistress, calm down. Your heart is going out of chart. I said, I'm calm. Thank you, Salusha. As she said, I said, oh, thank you. You're welcome, mistress. As he said, Izuku, your letter is here. As she said, my letter, okay. Izuku just opened it in front of them, said, Young Midoriya. As this was not All Might, it was Midnight. Said, Young Midoriya, congrats on getting into your Hero Academia. You have the highest point of the UA whole history, but you also break All Might's record. You are welcome to your Hero Academia. Oh, and you are in class 1A. As as she said, as she gave him something that like she literally got naked and not fuck that. She's giving him more seductive poses as Izuku just started to blush and having a little nosebleed as Izuku's mom said, and that woman. Izuku just said, I said, oh, and this match is gonna self-destruct in few minutes. 3, 2, 1, boom. The message got self-destruct and there was a photo of Midnight. It was go unnoticed by Izuku's mom and said, congratulations, and we are having Katsudan tonight. I said, yes. I said, mom, they are gonna eat with us, yes? Yes, Izuku, honey, they are gonna eat with us. I said, no, ma'am, we don't need it. As they tried to they tried to deny the offer, but Izuku said, you deny your word of your master? Said, no, master, we accept. As they accept, they started to have their own kind of conversation. As we see, Izuku just looking at the photo of Midnight naked. Yep, naked Midnight photo as said. I don't know, but I will keep this letter as a treasure. This is my prized possession. As Izuku just keep the letter into his into his money bag, I said, I will not let this go. This is the thing that I like the most. As Sukuna just said, oh, wow, man, you really got something for ladies because of me. Of course, it's all you, man. Why the fuck not? So, what are you planning? Having a harem or just a ship? I don't know, man. I'm not good with harms. You know, I cannot love all of them. You can. How? If they have friendship between themselves, we could maintain that. But don't fucking worry. I'm here for that. He said, as you can leave everything to me. I will be your wingman here. I will help you every time. Sir, don't you worry. I said you are still pussy having me. My whole attitude did not get into you, but you are still a pussy. As he says this, don't worry. I will not be. I will not make you into a pussy. I will make you into a man soon. As he said this, okay, man. We see Izuku getting ready for UA as he wear his standard UA uniform. Oh. As we see Izuku doing his own thing. He was going there as suddenly a limo stopped in front of him. Huh. Why the fuck a limo suddenly stopped in front of him? Is there a villain? No villain come out of a limo. As Izuku said, as suddenly Jiro came out of the limo and said, oh, hey Jiro. Hey Midoriya. As she said, as she came to hug Izuku a little bit and said, this is my friend Momoya Arizu. Would you like to come to us with UA? I know you have passed a little said to me there. Oh, why not? I don't mind. As he says, as he sit in the limo, as they talked a little bit about themselves. As he introduced himself to Momo and said, I'm Izuku Midoriya, nice to meet you, Momo Yairuz. Oh, Yairuz, I remember you. Yairu, you're from the Yairuzu family, one of the great businessmen. Yeah, thank you. As they talked about little bit each other, Momo had a little, let's just have admiration for Izuku and his look. She doesn't understand why Jiro called him a bad boy, but he doesn't seem like a bad boy. He seems like a very good and mature. And Jiro just, as she suddenly said to Jiro, why do you call him a bad boy? He doesn't seem like one. You will see, Jiro just said with a smirk. As then we time skip to they all went into the class at the same time. They sat on the desk as for some reason Izuku's desk was right in his right there was Jiro and his left Momo. Yep, that's it. As they talked to each other, we see Izuku talking with himself as suddenly Ida came. Ida just saw how one of the girl by the what I'm talking about girl mean Katsumi put her no, that's too risky for the girl. She was sitting on the bench. Yep, that's it. She was sitting on the bench. As Ida just suddenly said, "You should not you know, girl. You should not disrespect our seniors who were before us." Huh? Huh? Did your school put a stick up on your show? Did your school shoved a stick in your ass, or you were born with it? Huh? You don't gonna talk with. I am Tenya Ida of the Somia Academy. Somia, how you are an elite. It will be fun to crush you, as they all said. As suddenly Ida's eye landed on Izuku. As he said, he ran up to Izuku and said, "I'm very sorry of my rudeness in the exam." As Izuku just stared at him, then suddenly Izuku said, "Switch." Okay, Izuku said as he then came. Said, "Huh. Huh, dumbass, you're back, huh? What do you want for?" I suddenly Momo was surprised by Izuku's attitude. As she saw some tattoos appear on Izuku's face and said, "What do you want, Four Eyes?" Sir, I'm extremely sorry. I didn't know. I didn't. I didn't want to disrespect you, but what you did in the exam, and it was rude for me to interrupt you and said, but it was still wrong. You were not listening to President Mike. I was listening to him. As he says this, we see a little bit. Then suddenly Aizawa came in and said, "If you are here to make friends, then yeah, then you're then if you are here to make friends, then you should leave." As Aizawa said this, said, "I am Shota Aizawa, your hallroom teacher." As he says this, now said, get ready, everyone. Get into your gym uniform. Go up. So we are gonna have a quick assessment test." As we go up to the locker room scene, everybody was changing there. And Izuku removed his shirt. As everyone just stared at Izuku and his toned body and said, "Man, what do you do to get this body?" Said a voice. It was Kirishima. And said, "My name is Ejiro Kirishima. Nice to meet you." "Izuku Midoriya," Sukuna said. As not Sukuna, it was Izuku. I said, "Nothing. Your tattoo is manly, man." Kirishima said, "I like your tattoo." "Oh, thank you. Where did you make it?" I don't remember the shop. It was run down few years ago." "Oh, okay." As suddenly Mineta said. As suddenly Denki said, What are you doing here? Doing, Minata?" I said, "I'm looking for a peeping hole." "A peeping hole?" "Yes. I'm looking for a hole that senior left to peep on girls." "Oh," said, "Oh, let us find some." Suddenly Minata find it, said, "Guys, look, I find the peeping hole." As he said it. At that time, Izuku just got there and said, "Huh." As Izuku suddenly get behind Minato and said, "What are you gonna do, little shit? You know, I hate simply the kind of people who disrespect women. And you know, it's a creep. If you keep on women, they think you're a creep. That's why you don't get laid, never in your life." As what Izuku just catches Minato by the throat and then said, "So, will you peep on girls?" As she said, "No, no, 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 please leave me, sir." As Jiro suddenly she took his eyes on let's just say, she just peeped through the hole and saw Izuku's body, toned, muscular body, as she had a little blood coming out of her nose as she just literally collapsed over there. "Jiro, what happened?" Momo said. I said, "Look." As suddenly Momo also looked and said, "Oh my god, he is fucking hot." As they all said, "What?" Mina said, You should also look at there." As she also saw Izuku's hot body and said, "He is the definition of manliness." As they said, some other girl also wanted to go there. As what Izuku did at the last moment, he uses his curse to make fire energy. As he melted the wall to seal the hole off. As Todoroki just said, "He could use fire?" I already hate him for some reason," Todoroki said. As Kirishima just literally wanted to be friend with Izuki here. No, low key man. He literally wanted to be Izuku's friend. He's fucking gay. Yep, he's a gay. He has literally got gay genes for Izuku here. He also started to think Izuku is a gay also, or somewhat. As he also started to ask some question like, what are you into, dude? Me, girls, why? No, no reason." He had a little saddened face and said, "No reason." Okay. As he said in his saddened face, "Go away," said, he's gay. What? He was gay for you, man, but when you said you were interested in girl, he leaped it off. Okay. As we see Izuku just doing his own fucking thing. He go there with the, you know, sports uniform or gym uniform. As every girl they literally blushed when they saw Izuku every time. As Sukuna just smirking inside and said, "See, man, you are getting hang of it. Girls like you." And said, "Thank you. It's all because of you." "No, no, no, no. It's all because of you, not me." As he said this, as we said, comfort Izuku Midoriya. Yes, you get the highest score in the entrance exam. You even broke all my records. So, what is your greatest throw in the middle school? My greatest? I don't remember. What? You see, my cork is always active and I don't remember. I don't know how to shut the cork off also. So, yeah, he said it. As we go up and see Izuku doing his own thing. I said, okay, try it with your cork. As what I do, it is Izuku's cork, but Izuku's cork activated in a full force. As he bought tattoo up here, and his hair got a little spiked up, and said, "Let's see, some tattoo up here." Sorry, some tattoo up here, and said, "Erasing me, high erase your head." He said, taking the ball in his grab, then he threw the ball with a great speed, forming a crater around where he was standing. As said, "Destruction throw." Then the destruction, there was shockwave upon shockwave. Sound barrier broke and it got up to infinity. And said, infinity. Seven Eyes said, "How did you? No reason for you." As he says this, everybody just said, "Oh, awesome." As Momo on the other hand said, "He has both the good side and bad side." Yep, that's why I call him bad boy. He destroyed the 0 point robot by himself with one punch. As everybody started to murmur and said he's so awesome. As Todoroki suddenly said, "Why didn't you use your fire side?" Huh? Izuku said, "Oh, you see, I can manipulate fire sometimes, not all the time. And if I manipulate it, you don't even stand a chance against it. And why would I need fire to you throw the ball upward, huh?" As he says this, all the test exam, Izuku just literally destroyed everyone. Even he got Infinity. Uraka tried to make friends with him. As Izuku said, "Okay, no problem." The good one said literally. As Sukuna said, "I feel bad vibe coming from this girl, but who cares? She's a hoe." As we see, Izuku destroy everything. As the last person came was Hagakure. Yep. And guys, I do like Minata sometimes. He's funny. He's for the comedy. So yeah, he's a punching bag for Izuku. That's why I'm not removing him. Hagakure came last as she got expelled. Not expelled. Let's just say one of the class B member took her place. Say, what do you want from class B to join in 1A? If you don't say anything in the comments, let's just say I will make it Kendo or Mono, not Mono, fuck. Kendo. I guess Kendo. Yep, Kendo. I will do it Kendo. Fuck sake, Kendo. Kendo got in class 1A. As Hazawa said, Minata, after class you will take you will take everything up on that. Then yeah. As Momo just said, I thought you were. I thought necessarily Sukuna said. You see, Yairozu-san, he expelled a whole class last year because of the student not having potential. We all have potential. Just, just, just decide really because you have potential, or else he would have expelled you too. Minata and the Hagakure girl, they don't have literally have some potential, but Minata he does. But the Hagakure girl, she could be useful in stealth mission, but she is not good at other jobs like physical attribution. She is not better at anything on that. As Yuzuko said, but it sounded harsh, but it was truth. As said, so I get it why Ichiro called you bad boy. Yep. Izuku said, still with his red eye activated. And they all walked to the class doing the same fucking thing. As we go up to time skip, as they were about to leave, then suddenly Jiro and Momokim said, "Why don't we celebrate and get to know each other well a little bit?" Said, "Oh, of course, why not, Jiro?" Izuku said, having a becoming the innocent self again, getting his head down and said, "Huh, come on, let's go." As they said, Izuku just got there. They know each other a little bit as Kirishima Mina and Uraka Ida. They both came as they also hang out with each other for a little while. To their hanging out, they feel little good as they become friends even more. We see Izuku loosen up with them as Bakugo also wanted to be with Izuku, but she didn't say anything because she was jealous. Literally, yep, she's jealous. She's the other here. As we go and see, but Izuku is not talking to her at all. Izuku has already said her 100 times that we are not friends anymore. We are not friends anymore, so I don't like to talk to you. As they talk many times, we go to the next day. Izuku came to school. He was sitting on his desk and having to mean he was having conversation with Sukuna in his head as he was pretending to be asleep. As he keep his head down in the bench, then he closed his eyes. He was in front of Sukuna as they were talking about some little stuff. As Sukuna just said, you see the part that I use fire there. You can also use the fire, but there is a little problem. What kind of problem? You see, to take you too much energy, and I can manipulate fire curse energy to create fire. It is awesome, but at the same time, it's not. It's not awesome. No, it's totally fine, but at the same time, it's not awesome. That's the take. Okay, I mean, okay. In the simplest way, I can say your fire energy is too much destructive, even more destructive than Endeavor. So I don't use that in full burst. Oh, okay. As they talked, suddenly Jiro is tapping Izuku's shoulder, but Izuku is not responding at all. She just suddenly holds Izuku's hand, my wrist, as she tried to take again, and then Momo suddenly came and started to checking her pulse. She both got little worried as they tried to check his pulse, but they are not finding anything. I said, Izuku, is something happened to Izuku? And I said in Izuku, what happened to me? I said, you were not having any pulse, and said, she just suddenly hold Izuku wrist again, and then she finds the pulse again, said, what the fuck just happened? Ah, you see, it was one of my states. I call it total sleep or total awareness. Total my consciousness go into a hyper sleep mode where I can sleep without anyone disturbing me. Oh, okay. As they all sighed in relief. As we see Izuku sighing said, as Aizawa came, they did the same thing as now suddenly the heroic curses. All Might burst to the door and said, I am here like a normal person. As everybody cheered, but Izuku throughout the year, All Might is Izuku's favorite hero, but Izuku does not respond to All Might anymore. As as All Might came, Izuku doesn't respond to All Might because Izuku, throughout the year, Izuku thinks that he is unstoppable, as he knows it already. He could defeat All Might or he could be on par with All Might now. He can also be on par with. He can be on par with All Might Prime. As we see, Izuku and All Might came. Everybody cheered as Jiro and Yamu also cheered at the same time. But for they saw Izuku very calm, but they don't understand and said, Izuku, why are you so calm? Don't you like All Might? I do like All Might. Why do you need to overreact when he came? He is just a hero. Why? Said he's the number one hero. So what? What do you mean you don't like All Might or something? Hey, like that. Who do you like? Sukuna. Huh? I like Sukuna, All Might's partner when battling the the toxic chainsaw. Ah, Sukuna when he's the hero, the anti-hero that would become a hero a few years later. Yep, I know. You have his quirk. You're an You said it. You and his quirk a little similar. Yes, but I am not similar. I have super strength. He has a cutting quirk. Like he can wave to his hands and use the wind pressure as a cutter to cut people. Yeah, as he said, but he said it is similar, but I am stronger than him. Izuku said in the mind, and then said, "Huh." So everybody get ready. You are doing some battle training. As they said, everything to the same. As said, oh, there is no hero without a costume. As they said, and Izuku's hero costume literally like this. So yeah, everybody saw Izuku coming out without a shirt on. The girl literally had a nosebleed and said, "Oh, Izuku, you are half naked." Jiro said, this is my hero costume. Have any problem?" Oh no, really no protection. I don't need it. He just said literally. Okay. As we see, Izuku and Uraka got paired up here. As Uraka just watching Izuku intensely as she had a little pink hip, she had a very big blush on her face. As Sukuna just sighed and said, "You know, man, choosing a hero costume that helps you to breathe and
It helped me too, but choosing this costume, what can I say? I'm gonna change it in the future, maybe later also. I, I wish. As they said all this again. As we see is Izuku getting to Sukuna state as said, let's go. Yep. Izuku going to Sukuna state as said, let the training begin. Izuku was the hero team and they were facing Bakugo's team. Katsumi Bakugo by the way. As Bakugo is a female, yes. As Bakugo is jealous and said that female is in my Izuku's team, I'm not letting her. As Uraka said, so Izuku, do you have any plan? Yes. What? She said. Hmm. What? I'm gonna go there to bust everyone out. As Izuku said this, said, really? Yeah. As Izuku literally started to went inside. As he could hear Bakugo's coming with explosions. As to avoid her, Izuku didn't want to hurt her that much, but Izuku still has feeling for her, so he didn't want to hurt her that much. As when Bakugo about to came, Izuku neck chop her in the Izuku just chop her on the neck as she got knocked out there and said, too easy. As Izuku there said, Ida, oh yeah, the four eyes, I wanna break him still. But he's a friend, I cannot break him that badly. Who cares? Izuku just started walking there, literally without no care in the world. As Izuku just broke the wall down, the door was locked. Yep, why the fuck not? The door was locked as Izuku just literally broke the door with his punch and said, too weak. Bakugo was too weak. As we see, Ida tried to kick Izuku, but Izuku just hold the kick and slam him on the ground again and said, Ida, you should remember my quirk. I am too strong even for you. Your speed is not matched for mine. As Ida tried to attack Izuku more with his fuck that thing, reception burst. As he tried to do this, Izuku just catch the kick in the midair and said, that's what you have. Izuku threw him on the ground again, said, man up a little bit. As he tried to kick more and more, but not well. He's just dodging him like nothing. He just closed his eyes and dodging him. Ida had a little humiliation, but then again said, yes, so Izuku is very strong. I cannot beat him. I need someone.